If you're spraying ants in your office or home right now, you might actually be making the infestation worse. Because the ants you see aren't the real problem. So, what is the illusion, Trevor? Well, let me explain. The ants you see are foragers. They represent maybe 5 to 10% of the actual colony. The queen, the source of the problem, is hidden, protected, and still laying eggs. So killing surface ants is like trimming leaves off a weed without removing the roots. So what is the science then, Trevor? Well, ants communicate using pheromone trails. When one ant finds food, it leaves a chemical scent trail. Other ants follow that trail. The trail strengthens as more and more ants travel on that trail. Now, here's the unexpected twist. When you spray ants with repellent insecticide, you do this. You kill the visible workers. You disrupt the trail. You cause the colony to split or relocate. This is called colony budding. Instead of one colony, you now have multiple smaller colonies. That's why infestations sometimes get worse after spraying. So, how do professionals actually solve this problem? Well, we use non-repellent, slow-acting baits, which we also call granular bait. We also do this. We transfer based control systems. Then we take a look at behavioral exploitation. And of course, once that happens, we then have to look at the science. So here's the science. Ants share food mouth to mouth, called trophallaxis. When one ant consumes bait, it returns to the nest and shares it with, yes, other workers, larvae, and crucially, yes, the queen. The goal is not to kill quickly. The goal is to eliminate the colony at its source. Why does this matter for businesses? Well, in commercial environments such as kitchens, staff canteens, office spaces, warehouses, spraying visible ants can and will drive infestations into walls. It will create secondary nesting sites and also increase long-term costs. Professional pest control is about inspection, identification of species, understanding nesting behavior, targeted treatment, not panic spraying. Effective ant control is not about aggression. It's about strategy. At Crystalmount, we approach pest control scientifically, targeting colonies, not just symptoms. If ants are suddenly everywhere in your facility, don't just spray. Get a proper assessment first. Clean, professional, confident.